So far, we've been studying a practical process to perform high quality keyword research. In part 3, we'll expand on what we've been doing already, but we'll have some tangibles at the end. After you export your file, you'll have something like this in your Excel sheet. I'm using the same keyword we've been using throughout the course, which is creating PowerPoint presentations. Now, we can see the search volume of a few of these terms. If you go even lower, we'll get to 0 search volume. But these keywords can still be useful. Now you can see that a few of these keywords, of these long tail keywords, have a special appeal advertising wise, and you may want to consider it for your own website. Now, the global competition, indicates that there are other individuals and brands looking something similar to what we're doing. But that means that there are also greater opportunities, especially as your site increase in rankings. We saw the trending part. What will you do with this information? Well, if it's usually the case that it's a brand new website, you may want to use keywords that in the range of 3,000 of 0 to 3,000. But you may realize that as time goes by, you begin ranking for higher quality keywords or for more searched keywords. And that's natural, and you should take it into account for your new site. But only you can tell how the soup or the mix ends up, so to speak. We have these months, which is the seasonality of the keyword, which varies from month to month. What do we do to make sense of this data? We use what is called conditional formatting. Spreadsheet software helps us to distinguish important parts of the information by separating it through colors, and it is a fantastic way to summarize what we are seeing and to navigate through large amounts of data. It is a practical way. In this case, we use the color scales in conditional formatting, and then we apply the green-white color scale. It's as simple as clicking. Then we have the following result. I didn't run the color code from the beginning because these ones appear too dim. So you can run them in a particular set and you'll end up with something like this. And it shows, for example, that the greener the area, the more visits, the more hits the keyword received. We can see that if we plan the months of June and the months of April, May, March, then this is where we'd have the most visits. And we do well in not publishing on January or December, as you can see. And this is a fast way to see if the seasonality suits us. And you may choose a few keywords or choose to avoid a few keywords based on this information. Finally, as you go choosing your keywords, you'll have a list like this. And it's really not much. What we're missing right now to finish the course, the series, we'll do something with the ones we chose. As you can see, you may find that you don't know a few elements of a particular keyword, or maybe you think it's too generic, or maybe you have your own criteria for choosing and not choosing them. But what we've seen based on the data we are presented is usually more than enough to choose. But make use of common sense, which will be very useful, really useful for your online marketing endeavors. And so, thank you. And until part 4 of this series, goodbye.